Yee. Woo. We're live. Alright, what we got? Where are we at? Oh, charcoal's looking good. Jeremy #1, what's up, man? BRB. Who starts with BRB? Not hi, what's up? I wanted to be first. Nothing crazy. Just BRB. Hope you guys are having a good night so far. Doing pretty well. Busy night, but we're here. We did it. Once again, back in the world of Grounded. I'm gonna want those later. I don't know for what, but I will. I had thought about doing that. I don't know if I love that yet, though. Gotta get back into the Grounded mindset. I played some Enshrouded today. Trying to get a little bit more knowledge about the game before I just start streaming it in 2 weeks. When I am back. It's interesting. I'm starting to formulate some build ideas. I got dog hair in my mustache. Struggles of a Bernese Mountain Dog. The update was nothing. Is nothing. Literally nothing. It was a sad update, sadly. Sad update, sadly. Really, it was just some random bug fixes, and I wouldn't say any of them pertain to be any use. You won't notice anything, really, unless you had some, like, lag issues. If you, look up Jade's post, just look at the thumbnail and the title, and you'll know everything you need to know. I've been chatting in the comments about it. Because off stream, I was not bored, but I was just trying to be productive the other day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do these boss fights because they did not go well on stream, and I get a little too frustrated these days with them for some reason. The infusions tilt me a little bit. Didn't really care too much before, but for some reason, New Game Plus boss fights. The Mantis, really. The other ones aren't. The Wasp is annoying, but at the same time, manageable. I think the Broodmother is the fairest of them currently as well. I still have fun doing that one, I just don't have a good time doing the Mantis one. So I get really frustrated really fast. And it got so bad I literally changed to mild finally. I've been playing on medium. I played 500 or 600 days of this world on WoW. But then switched to medium when I really started building, and I've loved medium until New Game Plus 3. I have not been having fun on the bosses in medium, so I finally switched to mild and just said whatever. I'm just building at this point. I'm not winning any combat awards anyways. It's what Paralyzer and C-Dinky are for. They have all the combat videos. Haven't played in a while, but I need to get back to the grind, right? We'll also be playing Enshrouded here soon. I'm gonna be gone. I think I'm leaving Friday, so I probably won't be streaming Friday. And then I'm gone for 2 weeks. So, no content for 2 weeks. Nothing, man. It's going to be tough. It'll be a fun little getaway, and then I can come back. I want to hit Enshrouded really hard when I get back. I've just been watching videos on it all day and going through my world a little bit more. Just refreshing myself on the whole game before I just dive in and start playing again. At least on stream, because I'm lost. And there's all the new stuff I still need to explore. There's a lot of stuff I still haven't done in that game, so it'll be fun to do. And I've just been looking at videos of all the different builds and stuff you can make, and it's so good. It's clunky. I wish the build system wasn't so clunky, but I think as I play it more, I'll get used to it. But it just allows for everything I'm feeling like I want to do with building. I think it'll make for really interesting build streams as well, messing with things. Doing some other stuff once or twice a week. Probably twice a week. Probably going to stream Grounded 2 days a week and Enshrouded 2 days a week. Because I definitely can't stop playing this. We got to finish the sandbox before I can say Grounded's done. We got a long ways to go for that too. But I was having fun watching builds and just seeing all the things that can be done. The voxel system is everything I'd wished. It's what I've wanted for a long time in a build game. But the timing of the early access release was unfortunate for the timing with Grounded at least. Because I was playing New Game Plus, no matter how good Enshrouded was. But now that Grounded is not going to interrupt, and I've done a lot, I feel like I can throw in some new stuff. It's not going anywhere, but everyone is late. Need to look up some gameplay on it. I hear you talking about it, but I'm not sure. You should definitely check it out. It's a very, at least building-wise, the combat's good. Not bad. Not as good as like Grounded's was. I don't quite feel the same about the New Game Plus Grounded combat. It's not quite as what I loved as much, but I don't play it for the combat, so I don't really care. Oops. Spiral lit pillar. Oh god. I don't know where I can put it. I gotta figure out where I can put that. Like how it was like the same thing with how you like suggested this. Like it's like, okay, how can I take that idea and implement it in mine so it's different? Like yours are clay, mine were pebble. I use them as like small details. You have like this massive thing, and I like seeing how we use them slightly differently. So I'm like, I don't know where. It's so freaking cool though, is the thing. It's like too bad I did all this. Like I love this so much I couldn't change it ever, and I really like this as well. I just don't have anything to like wrap. I don't know, maybe that's something something somewhere. I don't really have a spot for anything like it. I don't know. It's so dark. But yeah, you should definitely check it out. Enshrouded. Sorry. Ludorap. Jesus Christ. Oh man. What a day. Ludorap. You should check out Schmitty Survival. SMITTY Survival. Pretty sure that's what his name is. He has an Enshrouded build. He did the yeah, it's an amazing build, by the way. He entered the contest that See-Through did, and his build, I feel like it's something he didn't even place in the top 13, so he didn't even get paid, but you specifically, I think, will thoroughly love. I wonder if I can pull it up real fast and link it to you. It's in my watch history. I've been watching Enshrouded videos freaking all day, trying to like get back into it. Watch that. Because you were destroyed by a dragon build. And he built a freaking epic dragon in Enshrouded. For the build. It's super freaking cool. It's like blasting through his castle. It's crazy. And I'm like, I saw that video today and I'm like, I gotta play this game. Like, I'm missing out on an opportunity as someone who calls themselves a builder. Yeah, the exploding wall. Yeah. Okay, so you have seen it. So good. And he didn't even frickin' place. Just crazy to me. Like, he placed. He was top 25, but he didn't place in the money with that. There's some really cool builds out there. It's almost intimidating. I know how, like, I hear that all the time about my stuff where they're like, it's so good. Like, I don't even know how you do it. And I'm like looking at these Enshrouded builds like, dude, what the heck? There's so much depth into it. Put yours to shape. Well, the build system is 1,000 times better for that than using Groundeds. But like the terraforming, ugh. So we're gonna hit Enshrouded hard when I'm back. We're gonna have some fun learning, building systems together. There's not many people that have been streaming, at least builders, that have been streaming Enshrouded builds and stuff. Like, everyone's working on the like high level cinematic ones where it's like my Hogwarts, not saying that's high level, my Hogwarts boat house style speed build videos. That's like how everyone's doing it, it seems. And I just don't have the time to make videos like that at this time in life. They just take forever to edit and do. So I'm like, well, I'll just keep streaming and we'll learn the building systems together. I think people will really enjoy that. I think there's a little bit of a niche in that area for people streaming builds that See-Through left when he headed out of the gaming scene. And I have some more like manageable YouTube videos that I have ideas for that will work in conjunction with live streaming, I think. Still a lot of work, but yeah, the build system it's interesting. I think it's worth the jank. Like, Grounded has its own issues and stuff too. Not that it's anywhere near the same, but yeah, so I'm kind of like trying to think long term about where I want to head in content creation and stuff. Because I do thoroughly enjoy this, but I want to make sure it's sustainable and the like high production. Oh, so that's what's missing. The high level production videos for building, where it's like tons of editing and like third person speed building, like takes so much effort to do. You have like 2 accounts running, you have to have 2 instances of the game. It's a lot. It's exhausting to like think through. And you have to have the build like mentally figured out. Like, you can't just like go for it because it's like got to be coherent. And I just work in like a free form kind of like, I go as I go, I build as I build. And I think there's like something that can be done in terms of content creation in that. Similar to how people do like 100-day videos where they stream everything, then they turn it into one larger video for YouTube. And then you get the live streams, then you like double farm it. And I think that seems like it'll be a good fit for the way I can currently work. And I have way more fun streaming, honestly. I don't hate making videos. I enjoy a bit of the editing process and stuff, but it is very time consuming. I have a new build idea I'm going to try if you've seen the Discord. I feel like I've been in the Discord. Oh, did you just post it? No. Oh, it was just you two talking, wasn't it? Right? You were talking about the ideas. I didn't read through the whole conversation. There's quite a few messages to catch up on when I got off work. Nice. I'm excited to see it. But I'm gonna go through the pains of Enshrouded building for the community to see what we can do. Along with Grounded. I think there's space for both. And I've always regretted not diving further into content creation while Grounded was in early access. I guess I started playing it when it was 1.0, but I regret not like being heavier in it from the beginning. And Enshrouded still in early access, so there's still a lot of time. Still by the end of the year, I think is when they might be releasing it into like full act 1.0 and on console. And I'd like to be thoroughly good at the game by that time. It takes a lot of time to learn build systems. I feel like I'm just now getting very competent in Grounded's building system and stuff. And up getting me hooked into Enshrouded. That's the point, man. It's good enough that I think you should be. I think you would be insane. The only thing it's currently missing is the fact that it doesn't have custom build. But in terms of the grind and gathering, I think it's a lot easier to get materials in that game. Because all you have to do is, if you want more, you just log out and log back in. You don't have to wait. There's no grind. Like, you just go get them. And you can set up teleporters to the main things you want to get. Like, it's very simplified once you're, like, properly set up for it. But I think you'd be insane at the building. I think we could do great things together. You pushing me pushing you. I've just seen some crazy stuff. Just like, and you can download mods and stuff, which is pretty cool already. So you can like place all the items in the game. I hope they add that as functionality. I honestly, it should. A lot of people have already complained about that. So hopefully they add in all the interior pieces. But there's already a lot of interior pieces you can use. But it's mod compatible already, like, it just works. Feels like it's in a good place already, and it's still early access. Which is the best part. I helped a newer Grounded streamer today. He didn't know about the build nat. After I showed him the nat, the rest of his stream was just flying the building nat around. Nice. Welcome in, Fenton. It's a game changer, really is. Hello? It makes the game so much easier in terms of building. They don't have a great thing for that in Enshrouded yet, unfortunately. No like flying thing, but you can just build blocks in the area you have your thing. Technically, there will be a limit to how much you can build, I guess, though, because you can only have so many flame altars. But hopefully at some point they add in like a custom mode. Need to play with the build system too and just force my way through it. Well, that'll be the great part is I'm going to force my way through it and you can just like spectate and learn from my mistakes. That's the best of both worlds for everyone, right? But the creative freedom it offers is insane. And I finally am like thinking through. I've had a place I've wanted to build, but I finally found like sort of an idea and a concept I want to go with. And now I'm like, okay, I'm getting interested. It's getting exciting now. Yeah, you can make really big stuff. For sure. Yeah, the nice thing is you can like stack the altars. So it's not like you're stuck essentially. Dang it. But so far, I just have to get comfortable with it is all I feel like the game is currently. I watched enough videos on it. I feel like a lot of people, the builders were like, it's clunky at first, and yeah, it doesn't get unclunky, but it also doesn't feel as foreign. And I think part of it is probably because I'm so used to Grounded's build system now, it just feels like second nature. But for the longest time, like, I was not this comfortable for, like, in the beginning with Grounded's build system either. Like, I thought there were so many things I thought were wrong with it, so it's like my opinion changes over time as you get used to it. Like, Grounded is definitely, like, more approachable than most games, I think. Which is what I really like. It's just simple, it's intuitive. It's not like 17,000 buttons. Oh yeah, you are on a controller. True, true, true. But you are playing on PC, aren't you? It might be worth just saying, like... Yeah, it might be worth hopping on it. Just on mouse and keyboard. If, I mean, assuming you have those. You got to. You're typing and stuff, right? Switch it up. Give it a shot. It's definitely better with more keys. I think part of it is I really need to, like, completely change all the key bindings to, like, something more natural. Like, half of it is, like, who presses the Alt button? Like, it's such a weird placement to, like, scroll through. Like, I love the hotbars with just, like, my scroll wheel in Grounded. Like, everything's easy, and then I have 1 through 7 on my mouse, so I can just hotkey all my weapons and stuff. But, like, I have to press Alt to switch to my second hotkey. So I really need to, like, customize it to how I want to play the game, and I think it'll get more simplistic. That's kind of every game, though. Took me a while to get to the point where I was done messing with Grounded's settings and all that shit, too. Many things were messed with. Once I really started watching some of the build videos and stuff, I was like, holy cow, that game is insane. It's everything I need for building right now. And it feels like the viewership is pretty massive, too. Not necessarily at this exact moment, but the base build videos do very well. Even the meh videos do pretty well. So we're gonna start sending it along with Grounded videos. Well, not really videos, but streams. But I'm probably going to go to NG+4 tonight, so that's kind of fun. Horrifying, but fun. I can finally get some infused weapons. Start feeling good. NG+3 is, I feel like, a very difficult place to be. Yeah, I like the fantasy styling of it too, as well. It is, and there's there's mods where you can put like reshades and stuff on it already, so like you can make it even prettier. Now, Grounded's very pretty in its own way, but like I can't build with like plants and flowers or any of the cool stuff that I'd, unless I'm in playgrounds, and I'm just not much of a playgrounds person. I've always preferred doing exactly what I'm doing, building in survival, or close to survival. Especially like making, I feel like people like watching videos of people building in survival more. So if I'm gonna do the videos, I might as well do the ones that I enjoy the most and are gonna be more effective. But yeah, overall, it's a very pretty game. And there's ways to make it better, which is a win. And I want to build in mini games. I feel like a lot of builders build in one game and they just stick there. Like all the Valheim builders are like Valheim builders. Like that's what they do. And I'm like, I want to show off mini games. I don't want to be like stuck in one game. I want to keep playing and show people building in every game. Find games that shouldn't be built in and build in those and do all sorts of fun stuff as we continue to grow this thing. Like there are many other games that I've built in over the years that like I don't have saves for anymore or anything. And I'm like, I feel like people would have enjoyed seeing that. Seen phenomenal Valheim builds, yeah. I just don't, unfortunately, like the aesthetic of Valheim at all. It's just not for me. It's still a great game, but aesthetically, it's just doesn't tick the boxes that I like. It's got some interesting jank with the building though that allows you to do some really cool stuff. Brother and I are on New Game +2, and we just wiped out Director Schmechter in less than a minute. He was super easy. Can't wait for New Game +3. Nice. For some reason, I felt like Director Schmechter and the Assistant Manager were probably the easier of the enemies, like boss style. At least for me personally. I don't think everyone felt that way, but I've had the best luck with them, I guess. But like me and the Mantis, we don't get along. We do not get along. Alright, what else am I missing? I was really hoping in the patch that they fix this, but they didn't. I was like, oh, maybe it is. I sent in a complaint. Nope. Sadly not. That, yeah. It's not like the worst thing to work with, but the Queen, yeah. I struggled with the Queen in New Game +3, honestly. She's hard. Part of it is just like the freaking poison kept getting me. What's new in the patch? Nothing. It's just bug fixes. Nothing of substance, sadly. I was telling Jeremy earlier, just look up Jade's video, but only the title and the screenshot, and I would agree with those. I'd agree with his video title and thumbnail. At least in terms of like how they've dealt with the updates and stuff for it. Unfortunately, nothing like useful was added or changed. Yeah, the wasp drones are annoying too. I had to fight her a handful of times to get her this last one. It was tough. And I kept dying in the like dumbest ways, like just dying to poison, like watching myself slowly die to poison every time. Because I'm like, the heals are the amount of times you can heal now is so nerfed that it was just like you just have to sit there and take it. Because you can't overheal it enough, even with the waspidote or whatever. Sort of just depends on like how well for me the Wasp Queen fight is like, okay, can I kill all the ads before she just blows me up? And that's easy enough. The Mantis though is like, can you run around like a wuss, you know, completely avoiding her, cheesing as much as you can, and then finally go in for a couple attacks and get her low, but then you get attacked by the freaking baby Mantis, and then you're like double screwed. Yeah. I have horrible trinket luck, too, is my main issue. I don't feel like I have any good trinkets. Yikes. Lovely. New game +4 sounds so fun. What am I doing to myself? I just want infused weapons, because it's going to make... The hardest thing about New Game +3 is it feels exponentially more difficult, but you aren't, like, exponentially better than you were at New Game +2. Whereas if you get to New Game +4, you're going to get weapons so you get 2 more attributes. So you now get, like, a huge boost to all the damage you can do. Off to bed, I'll be lurking. Sounds great. Sounds good, Lude. Appreciate you coming and hanging out for a bit, man. But yeah, New Game +3 it's been tough so far. So everything gets harder, and you don't really get much better unless you have really good trinkets already. And my trinket luck with 8 chests of deduper jelly has been abysmal. I was like, why do these look so weird? They're not lit yet. I also don't have high enough weapons currently. I need a lot more upgrades. That makes a huge difference too. You really have to get like maximum output to feel comfortable in it. But getting any good infused... I also don't really want to upgrade my weapons currently, because then I'm just going to get infused ones and then have to do it all over again. So, kind of like I'd rather prefer to like struggle through and keep as much upgrade material as I can. So once I get like a salty Club of the Mother Demon, I can like... a good Club of the Mother Demon, then I can upgrade it and go crazy. Nice. It's a pretty good... decent trinket. My only one is like mantis damage and salt damage up best. And the third attribute is always kind of junk. So I'm like struggling through with like level 12 weapons or something like that. Just because it's like, it's not worth trying to grind for hours and hours to get infused ooze right now. Especially because I'm going to get more from doing the boss fights, trying to get the infused weapons. Since the boss stuff is the best anyways. It's way more efficient. So we'll just kind of struggle through. There's also more of like a... I think I will enjoy the challenge of grinding weapons because there's a point to it for me. Like, I've always been like, I love Diablo for the loot grind. Like, that was worth the frustration of, like, banging your head against a wall over and over. Whereas, like, right now, it's just, like, all I'm doing is getting to a harder difficulty to do this. Instead of, like, oh, if I get a really good weapon, like, that'll be worth it. Yes, it sucks when you get crappy stuff, but... I think I'm very excited to be able to like get some infused weapons and start feeling a bit stronger. I think it will exponentially make me have more fun in the combat again. As long as you have one that's at least level 13. You will be on in the next New Game Plus, yeah. I'm not sure. I can't, what do I have? They're close. 11. I really only need to upgrade one of these. I upgraded this too, and I'm like, probably shouldn't have. Probably should have just kept my pickaxe. I just was like having fun with it, and it is good. It was fun to play with, but it's not going to be as good as the Club of the Mother Demon that I'll make salty anyways. I ended up switching to back to the Club of the Mother Demon for the extra stun in the Mantis fight. It felt much more effective. I actually ended up using Berserker as well because I got so tired of just getting blown up and killed by the bleed. And it worked pretty well. The healing was actually noticeable, like very noticeable. Because I have the ladybug armor on as well. I was just messing with different builds. I definitely have more fun with some of the lifesteal builds. Instead of just always using the fire ant with the Mask of the Mother Demon. Which is good, but with all the increased healing and stuff you get added now, like being able to super heal makes survivability feel much better. And the red ant armor is not going to give you as much damage as a good salt damage, like boss damage trinket anyways. The armor doesn't really matter as much, it doesn't feel like. Unless you have like, you're focusing on crit, then like using mantis stuff is actually pretty good though. Since all the crit trinkets have become really good. Oops. Get over there. We're so close. I think I gotta go one more. Most likely. He stopped in. He literally, right when I started the stream, he went BRB and hasn't come back. That's all he said was BRB, nothing else. So, no clue. Although, is that even fancy? Is the question. How do I know it's you, Fancy? That's the question. Why is that rotating right now? That's why. Alright, I believe you. I'm so paranoid now. It's just crazy trolling me every night. Sorry, one sec. What? Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Where'd it go? Yeah, he's got me all paranoid now. I never know what to believe. What's up, Goose? No worries, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Hope you're having a good night. Let's go get some charcoal. Should have done this. I gotta stop doing it at this late at night. All the builds look so cool at the dark, though. Makes it fun. I'm tempted to just send it to NG+4. Don't know what to play. Enshrouded. Or Grounded. That's all I got for you. Slay the Spire. It's really fun. Chill game. What else? If I'm not playing a building survival game, I'm playing Enshrouded, typically. Well, if all you have is Grounded, all you have is Grounded, man. That sounds like that's the only option. like that. Duh. Dumb. Figure out a lot of this stuff. Interesting. It's not all I have is grounded. You have grounded! Woo! Where's the enthusiasm? Very bored. Yeah, from 2 options. I don't know, what other games do you have? I can't tell you what you got or don't got. That's the hard part. I mean, like on my computer currently, I've got Halo, Tiny Glade. If you want to build stuff, Tiny Glade, I think pretty sure is a free demo right now, so you can try that out. It's just building essentially. It's kind of cool. There's yeah, I don't know what you have. 100 games downloaded, but I don't know what to play. Too many options. Sounds like the struggle is real. Oh, that's so off. I don't have all that many good games currently. Every game you have is boring. Struggle is real. Sadly, I don't know how to help you there. So I always have... It's honestly why I really like having my Switch. So I have a handful of really fun games that I don't like play super often that I can always just like switch up to. Made a bargain from my friend. 2 chests, no upstairs floor. Is this on your base that you were trying to steal from him? Oh nice, the pagoda floor's done again. You did it. Get in your home. We're replacing every upstairs floor with stem. Oof. Struggle. I remember doing that. Except I did it with burr. I started with stem. That's not, what am I doing? I'm just obsessed with burr is all. That's just me. I think a lot of it comes from the fact I just don't like gathering weed stem very much. If that was a more enjoyable process, I might enjoy using weed stems. It's not that they don't look good or can't be used well, by any means. I think they definitely can look very cool. Just like when I'm playing Enshrouded, I'm sure there's going to be some things I'm like, I hate this. Not using that material because I have to go to this area to get it. I do that with all sorts of stuff, so. Ooh, they're all done. Oh, forgot the lights. I'm gonna be going back and forth. There's so many random lights on this build. Already. Hey. But yeah, I think here shortly I'm just going to send it to New Game +4, because, like, what do we have to lose, right? Nothing. Except for our lives. Maybe our sanity. But for epic loot, I think it's worth it. Maybe I'll get streamer luck on the weapons that I have not gotten from trinkets. I've had no streamer luck whatsoever on trinkets. There must be like a threshold for like how many subscribers you have before you start getting streamer luck, because I ain't got it. It ain't me. I am not him. Why are some of these walls so far apart? It's so weird. Hey. You're supposed to be a full-size wall. So I can do that. Did I not? I feel like I did a couple of these already. Maybe I'm crazy. Did you hear they're coming out with a new Fable? Ooh, I did not. That was a great game, though. It's like I make this one entire thing more, don't I? Can't just end in a wall, right? It's gotta keep going. Dang. Dang me. Guess we don't really need... yes we do. I'm an idiot. No, whatever. We'll see. Dang. Yeah, I want it to be even. Oh no, I don't trust anyone when they say... Game? What? Dude, what? Gosh dang it. It is. I'm an idiot. I guess Jeremy was here for that chaos. Nothing like crazy. Yeah, whatever game crazy he was talking about for hours last stream. That guy. He's silly. I'm a real boy. I think the difference here, Fancy, is that Jeremy's talking about something real, not made up numbers. What? That'll get covered up, but why does this all line up and that doesn't? Just because I skip one? I don't know. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Something like that. 600 pine cone pieces. Yeah. You need one of these. I gathered pine cone religiously in between the 1.3 and 1.4 update because all the housing is going to have pine cone roofs, and I thought this was going to have a pine cone roof too. So I was convinced that this was all going to be pine cone, so I was like, I'm going to need 1,000 plus. But I changed my mind. I still don't even know if this is the final design for the roof, but it's heading in the right direction. I think I just need to put That's what we do. In the center. Bruh. Wherever that is. Is that the center? Might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Eh? Oh, what? No, that should be right. Oh yeah, because this side goes slightly further. So yes, this is the center. I had slightly changed my mind when I first started this, so now it's a little funky on the floor. But nothing wrong with this. That'll look fine. Pretty sure that's lined up. Gotta be. So, we need to go, what? 1, 2, 3 over? Except it's there? Something like this. Get in there. Man, am I gonna miss the handy net and Enshrouded though. It's like the best game feature for building any games ever added. Everyone needs a flying assistant. One block apart, yeah. Dang, we gotta go further too. This is a big old base, man. What kind of crazy guy came up with this thing? It's like, this one's big, but it's a different type of big. It's a big old thing. That's a big old base, man. See scale-wise how ridiculous this looks. Not too bad. I mean, that's just meant to be like a little church sort of thing. Royal weddings, you know. Honestly, it feels pretty good. I was kind of worried that it might be too big, but it feels good. Can I have my render distance back? How am I going to do cinematic shots for this base when it's all done? Because I'm going to want to be like, you can't do it. I want to do like flyovers. It's like half of it's going to be unloading. It's so big. Struggle, man. Dang, that thing's big. I think the roof needs a little love. It's not bad, but it needs more contrast. Slightly less repetition, maybe. I don't know. Lots of details to figure out, but at least I'm able to now start working on the inside a bit too. Because that's where this base is meant to shine. It's meant to go crazy. I also was messing with this. I should have been messing with how to build this too. I have a lot of extra space. I don't necessarily need to make this flat. Huh. No worries, Fancy. It's all good. I could just sit here and talk to myself all night. I'm pretty good at it. That is often what I do most. is just sit and watch streamers while I game or work on projects, whatever it is. All day working, I was watching Small Ant beat all the bosses in Elden Ring before the new DLC comes out, which looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I don't necessarily have a huge interest in playing Elden Ring these days because I don't have the time, but maybe someday. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. I think it's fun to watch people get destroyed, though. It's probably pretty similar to watching me try to beat the bosses in this, in the New Game Pluses. Come on, man. Go in your home! Once you get one placed, it's really easy, but man. First one of each row does not like going down. Should probably leave one side unbuilt. Keep doing that. Oops. Give me the piece I want. Overkill. Can't waste any ash cement here. Run out quick again. I always feel like I have so much of it when I start stream and then like it's just instantly gone. Struggle's real. I have resources turned up so high. Still never enough. Should just copy these over. What? That's not where you go. You go here. And there. Yep. Let's get some supports properly built. So close, but so far. Get in there. There you go. Cool. These little things in here. The amount of ash cement I'm using for this little detail is psychotic. But it's absolutely needed. You can't be convinced otherwise. Yeah. Getting there. It's a slow grind. Can't wait for the amount you'll need for your build. Wasn't it your idea to do this? It's payback. Maybe? I both love you and hate you, you know? For this idea. Well, it wasn't me. I'll be the judge of that. And it was you, so. Timber never forgets. I mean, there are twins that roam around this chat, but... Yeah, I can't hurt you. We build no battle, you know? You're safe, but for now. So I'm kind of thinking at some point, this is going to want to be like more of a drop-off. Red or blue, like in the Halo. For me, it's always gold team rules. Honestly, I've never played. I played like a very small amount of TF2. But typically I would go with a blue. Not that that really means much in this context. I think you would be in a blue team because it stands for Builders League. See, I picked blue. My brain knew. Sometimes your subconscious just knows. Yeah, I need something to like, for the channel specifically, for like what the member is. Like the build guide, it's kind of too simple, but fitting. Cheers. But what do you mean by you're safe for now? Well, we build not battle, so I can't hurt you or anything. For the pain and suffering I've been put on my life. Guess it wouldn't be for now. You're safe. Bad wording. Plus you have a hard hat, so you are safe. But when you lose your hard hat, I don't know, I might have to come for you. Dogs. My dog sees our neighbor, who's my wife's best friend, every single day. Without hesitation, loses his mind at her daily. Every time she goes outside. Starts barking his butt off. I mean, you're only safe when you have a hard hat, right? It's just safety 101. But if you're not, like, OSHA's coming for you. Honestly, that's what the mods should be, OSHA. That's kind of funny. Are you a certified forklift? Engineer? Are you? Yeah, Velocity is our OSHA manager currently. Yeah, you better be forklift certified. Or I'm gonna have to write you, or OSHA's gonna have to write you a ticket too. They're pretty on top of it, so you might be safe. But our mod is usually asleep at this time, so most people are pretty safe. Don't have a huge need for a crazy mod team or anything, so. Can't see it. I can make beauty shots now. Showing like the whole side of the build, since the back part's not done, but the rest is. Blow up on YouTube sooner or later, thank you. That's why I'm adding in, you weren't really here earlier, that's why I'm adding in Enshrouded. We need to add in some other like build games, or else I'm never really gonna get anything done. I can't just only play Grounded. And there's so many good building games, I gotta keep expanding and messing with stuff. You know, actually, I guess it doesn't have to be the same. It doesn't need the inner pillars. Yeah. Question is, I want to keep this the same height. But yeah, as I keep adding in other games, I think I'll continually grow. Yeah, half. As much as I love Grounded. Everyone's got to switch it up a bit. I'm definitely not bored or anything, but got to keep it fresh. And if I can play Grounded and other build games at the same time, it's going to make Grounded's like building last longer for me. Being able to step away and have something else to do instead of just continuously trying to play Grounded and like forcing myself to. It's typically, that's how I used to burn myself out typically. Like I really haven't felt burnt out in a while because I've been playing it more manageably. But like when I finished, the first time I finished the Pagoda Base, I burned myself out so hard. Now I wasn't making content or anything then, but I was like done. And then another update came out and I was right back in it, but so is life. We will get there though. I'm also going to try some fun, interesting. I'd play a game nonstop for like for a month or two, then just stop because I was bored. Yeah. And that's like, I hate doing that to a good game. Like a lot of the times it's just like I'm playing it so much because I have nothing else going on. And I'm like, if I would have just slowed down and built a bit more while doing the story, but like once the story's gone for me, games get hard to continually play. That's why I specifically build in, like I can't do custom building. Because although I love the freedom of it, I burn myself out because I get bored. But when I can take a break and go play New Game Plus, do some story again, even though I've done the story now 4 times, it's enough. Like the milk molar hunt. Oh, I can't go to New Game Plus 4 tonight. I still have a ton of milk molars I have to get. Bummer. But yeah, something to break it up. Played Warframe for 6 or 7 months. Just stopped gaming in general for a while. That's what Valorant did to me. Played the crap out of Valorant with friends, and it just like ruined things for me. All gaming for a while. I didn't play anything until I found Grounded. Dang, I wanted to go to NG+4 tonight, but I have to go get milk molars. How many do I need? Let's check it. Unfortunately, I think I need over 10. I have no clue. I got all the easy ones already. How have I not? I always forget to clear this thing. Ah! What are you doing in here? They are never in this little thing. What the heck? At least you can't get in the water. Go away. What the heck? How did I not get that? I guess it's kind of hard to see behind the blue. I like me some science. Hey, gotta do that and that. Oh gosh, we still need 10. I don't care about that at all. 10. I don't literally never lose anything. The only reason I lose hunger. What? How are you in here? That is not how this works. He's never done that before. How are you not stunned either? What? They've never once spawned like that before. That was weird. They always spawn out there. It's worked quite well for my whole system. I hate killing them though when they're regular like that. I just leave them now because the infused ones destroy way too much. I need to like redesign this too, so they spawn underneath it. I might just keep it at this level and then drop it down like a set of stairs. That might be kind of cool. I'm slowly working through ideas of how to like slightly change my designs so all of these things spawn below and I don't have to deal with them in the actual build anymore. Because I planned it all out here where they don't spawn here, and then for some reason I didn't continue my thought process. Dang, I really wanted to go to NG+4. Could do some milk molar hunting, but it's so boring. It's just flying around, remembering all the ones that were in the video I watched. When flying around, it makes it way too easy to miss most of them because they're so well hidden. Getting there. I'll figure out this detail. Just not sure. I don't want it to be like too much. Yep. Usually run around the upper yard and get resources while looking for molars, yeah. Try to multitask with it, but not always. Like I'm not in the mood to go milk molar hunting currently. I prefer turning on a stream and like doing something in silence while doing those because they're just all over the place now. Take breaks, not try very hard. Alright, we still have all the columns on this side. It's a lot of columns. And you know I'm gonna build them legit because I'm obsessed. Yeah, it needs something. This is too much, though. Too bad it can't be like one column in the middle. And that my height is one off because I'm a bozo. Could, like... try some funkiness. The other day, I zoned out and played Grounded for like 5-ish hours straight while listening to Rammstein. That's an interesting one. What if we did... That's kind of funky. This would need to be that. I forgot. Dang it. So we could do something like this. Yeah, I like zoning while playing Grounded and listening to music, so it's pretty fun. It's kind of funky. Oops. Needs to be that. On like one of these. It's kind of jank. Is that? That's not the right. It's not really a proper piece for this. Could do... one of these. Fill that in a little. I'm gonna fill that gap. Not great. Kind of like the columns looking more separate. Makes this kind of funky, right? Would have to mess with it. Almost needs to be like, I'm gonna do it. More purposeful. Yes, this could be done more efficiently, but just trying to see. Doesn't feel right. It's interesting, but it just doesn't... I don't like what it does to the bottom of the column as much. So we could do like... a massive amount of ash cement. That's a lot. Did skipping a level every time. Could add in some mushroom. Do you want me asking? Do you have any other patterns for walls I could use as a reference? So like these are some. Messing with these. Most of my patterns are like this stuff. The current theme of the sandbox is make pointy things. So whether it's like some point sticking out that way, point sticking downwards, or like these different ones. The bat things, kind of like bat heads or bat wings on the windows for these. It's not a whole lot of stuff at the Pagoda base. Pattern of the pagoda base is kind of just the pattern from the pagoda base. Got an idea. Let's go. Yawning. I've had so much caffeine today. Yeah, there's not really anything here that... These two. This is was a fun pattern. It feels too heavy though. I don't know, it's a lot. I don't need that middle piece either if I do anything like this. Breaks it up though. That's for sure. It's also... If I'm gonna break it up, I need to break it up. Super duper gonna be my best friend when it comes to the ash cement in the future. I have yet to dupe like any. Raw science is too important for my portals. So I need 1 billion of them. Well, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of ash cement messing with that though. Yeah, I save every bit of raw science that I have for new portals, so I can finish this portal hub eventually. It just doesn't quite fit the vibe. It's hard to say. Yeah. Something with the columns feels right. No, just the portals. The telepathies. I am slowly but surely making a Portal. I love Portal 2, don't get me wrong though. One of my favorite games ever. Slowly making a portal hub. Not to be confused with P-hub. This is my portal hub. My potty hub. It's pretty much an outhouse. Because telepotties. So I'm probably going to make it every 2. Honestly, I might be getting close. Because these are all going to get spaced one apart. It's like this one will go somewhere else. So I don't really want them in the corner. I'll actually go a lot further along than I thought it would. We're getting close. But I need all... That's just to fill this side. I still need the ones that go everywhere else. I only have them at the boss area and the Java-matic currently. And I want them, like, literally everywhere. I want to just be able to pop up here and go nuts. Go a little crazy. Dude. Don't grow a mustache and have a really hairy dog. It's the worst. Every major place. Anywhere there's anything useful, like I want one up here to go get feathers. I want one in the hedge. I have... No, I don't even... I might have one in the hedge. I have one at the hedge broodmother, but I'd like one that went straight to the hedge lab. One that was, like, somewhere in Moldorks. One, like, to some of the castle, or the field stations. Specific, like, resources that I want to get more easily. Places like there and there for the story. Places like here for miscellaneous things. I already have ones in the sandbox, but I have one over by the charcoal. It'd be nice to have one over by the firewood pile. Jeez. I have one at the mantis, but yeah, I want them like it'd be nice to have one at the trash. It'd be nice to have one like everywhere I'm gonna be searching and stuff. Stuck in his, yeah. I have a 100-pound Bernese Mountain Dog, and it's like, the worst part about the mustache is that I'm just constantly like dog hair in my mouth. Worth it. Ugh. That's what I get for loving on the dog too much. Gosh, this is gonna be crazy, but dang, does it look interesting. It's interesting that like some of them look different. Is that just... It's gonna be the orientation that they're all rotated. Interesting. So many weird things I can come up with. Yeah. Kind of make this side more simplistic than the other side. I don't want it to quite feel the same. Got an idea that's going to take a month or more? I mean, join me, man. That's where I'm at. I have a long ways to go in this base before it's done. At some point, I might be able to stream more and more consistently. At least for... The current struggle is getting my son to bed at a decent time. Because I'd love to start streaming at like 6:30 or something. But it's just not possible right now. But eventually he won't be as much work as he currently is to like get to sleep. We'll just put him to bed and he'll go to sleep. Now he right now, at a year old, he needs a lot of attention to get to sleep, and once he's out, but it takes a little while to get there. Would have been a lot easier to be a streamer when I was like just me and my wife. None of the other obligations were a thing. But it's way more fun. And I'm never gonna stop playing games, like, in some capacity, so it's like, might as well stream if I'm gonna do it. Giant spiral around the oak tree and call it Yggdrasil, and plan on making it go to the top or however far I can go. Should make it like Luderav posted a crazy spiral thing. You should make it like a massive version of what he built in the Discord. It's insane. Like insane. It looks so cool. And it could be scaled very large. It's just in the Grounded chat. Maybe from yesterday? Last night or something? It's a ways up there. 310 on 616. You just gotta scroll up a little ways. But it's just in the Grounded chat on my Discord. There's this crazy spiral thing. I don't even know what to call it. It's pretty epic. Yeah. The lighting for it looks freaking awesome. That's why I'm going to work hard to get Luderav to play Enshrouded. So I have someone to bounce ideas off of. Because he's always building ridiculous things. He always gives me inspiration on my stuff. I give him inspiration. It makes it a lot of fun. Bounce ideas off of other people. Also kind of like the horror book Naruto, not the manga or anime. I have not seen or read that. I'm gonna have to look it up. I only know of Naruto the anime. I don't know all that much anime. I know a bit, but not much. Noob level anime. It's a horror book that's based around spirals. Interesting. Like whirlpools and stuff like that. Can't picture being terrified of spirals. Sounds interesting. Go, go, go. Starts getting obsessed with snail patterns and goes insane and does something I can't say here. Interesting. Very interesting. Question is, should I? Probably, yeah. Just trying to decide if I should go. It's weird but cool. I know those types of things. I think I keep this side more simplistic. I don't think there's any reason to, especially since it's just facing the fence, so you'll hardly ever see it. Put all the effort up in the front anyways, which makes sense for the front. Which will get much cooler by the end. I still have all this upper space to kind of still figure out. We can make a cool clickbait image for the next stream. Woo! Although I really like how the last one looked, where it was like both of these in the same picture. Makes my life a lot easier to have a lot of cool stuff. But I could build all this out, kind of, and sort of figure this spot. So I think this is going to drop down to somewhere in this level. Might be flat. Just a wall? I don't know. It's definitely not going to go down here. I got to start raising everything up off the sand so the antlions spawn in other places better. Oops. It's like this base will be relatively safe. I'm slightly worried about this back corner aggroing this dude, but I'm not sure if it will or not. I might be able to just build over the top of it. I haven't done enough like testing to see how to stop these guys from seeing you when you walk by. Because like I built this so I could still get down to this one, but now I'm like I don't need to get down to these really. So I might just build small entrances somewhere and cover them. Like this guy doesn't really bug me when I run past, but like the one over here attacks everything, even when I'm like way over here. So I'm still trying to figure out how their AI works and how they see you. I think I have like 2 or 3 layers of material through here too. Like all the way through. And it still sees me somehow. Yeah, like all of it's built over. I don't think you can even get to it right now. Yeah, it's completely covered. With 2, maybe 3 layers in some areas, and it still sees me. I sadly get off and go to bed because I have to do some stuff that OSHA might not. Like if they see it, no worries, man. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you on the next one. Pain. Here, thank you. I'll just be here building all these columns that I won't even be able to see hardly. But I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we add an Enshrouded, switch things up a bit. Because I need a little bit of time to sort of figure out this inside a little bit better. And We're getting close to done with the outside. Still a lot, but not. It's a lot of repetition currently. Which is usually the easiest stuff to build. Goes by a lot faster. Hey, what a waste. This all needs to go too. Dang. Gotta do it legit. Undoing all that previous work. Oops. That one too. There we go. Hello? There we go. The ash cement bag? It is. No, I always do this. Wait till way too late. No. Sorry about that. Just messaging someone back on the Discord. Trying to schedule some, have to get back to another person that I have not responded to. As well about a base tour when I get back in town. I actually have some people asking to do base tours currently, which is very fun. So I got started in content creation, so I love the opportunity to share people's ideas, cool concepts that they're working on. And right now, all views are good views for my channel, so I enjoy being able to show other people's stuff off. Makes it a lot more fun to build things and know that, like, people are going to see them. It was very exciting for me, at least. To be like, wait, what? A video on my base? That'd be awesome. If I check down there for some milk molars. There can be one that spawns down here. I don't think there is. God, I have 10 left. That's the crazy thing is I feel like I've explored so much. Don't think there's any back there. It's hard to even remember where they all can spawn. Last time there was some down here. Who knows now? Could be anywhere. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Not that it matters. Suckers are easy to kill. Lovely. Mommy. Hurry. Spam him. No, don't you run. You don't get to come at me and then run away. It's not how life works. You started this fight. I'm gonna finish it. I need to go upgrade all the armor in the game too. I have so much upgrade material and the armor stuff's just only good now for upgrading everything else. Yeah. Raw science, not very useful. Holy cow, 2 of them? Yikes. And just defense stuff? This ain't good. Help me! Help me! They're everywhere. Ugh. Okay, another one. Nope. Should have been doing this. No, wrong buttons! I'm gonna die. Can I have my attack speed back, bro? An annoying combo. Dude. God, I hate when they freaking run. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. So dumb. Ha, I have lifesteal. What are you gonna do about it? Can't kill me now. I'm just gonna lifesteal off of everyone. Just don't kill myself and I'm fine. That's what I'm doing, killing myself. Oh, I've survived all of that is quite surprising. Who even needs a busting weapon anymore? This just does it for you. Question is, where's the stupid one that ran away? Gone now. Dead end? Yep. I'm good, thanks though. I don't remember how to get out of here. This way? Yeah. Leave me alone, you turds. Oh, jeez. Nope, I'm dead. I'm gonna kill myself doing this. What is the... Or am I just thinking it's the, Ah! Okay, cool. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Please. I'm leaving. I don't like the dark. I'm over it. Yep. I'm surprised that lasted that long, though. Yeah. We saw you previously. Get rid of this thing, finally. Let's see. I know a milk molar can spawn over here. Oh, there it is. Aha! That's an easy infected one. Mites are the easiest. Run. I didn't attack any of them. Can I have my stamina, please? Please! Yeah, I don't need to fight an infused mosquito, though. I'm okay without those. Alright, 9 more milk molars. Woo! I don't think there's much that spawned here. No, the correct drop was a cone. Thank you very much, Black Ox Beetle. Boing. Boing. I believe! Pretty sure one can spawn in the wall over here, but I've run past it enough. I don't think I missed that one. Oh, my quickness, there we go. Much better. Yeah. Not there. Things and stuff. Woo. Is this chest full? This chest is full. Let's just put that stuff in here. This stuff all goes to this base. And I have a bit. Nice. back to my home. Yep. Yep. That's something. Those are trinkets. It's close. The implant weakness, but that needs spicy damage. Fresh mage, spicy mage. Also not great. Eventually we'll get something good, right? Maybe? Unsure. Deeply unclear. Yeah, I'll pick up all these too. Don't want to waste them. Go, go, go. Little by little. Oops. Like, why is that not placing? Because I got something in the way. Put it there. Go in your home. There it was. Gosh dang it. It's slightly easier in first person sometimes. There. 65. We're running out again. It's almost like I used too much ash cement. Yeah, at one point I was gonna like build out this whole other side of the pine cone to see, but I was like, I just knew. There's no way pine cone was gonna be the look. Just can't. Just looked wrong from the start. Did I do that pine cone? No, that's right. And I'm probably not gonna use pine cone for the top, but that I'm less sure on. I have to do something. Something interesting. I think this build will really start coming to life once we get to the inside as well. Definitely like the temple. I've never seen anyone build a temple sort of like this, really. The columns are really cool, so they're fun to show off. I definitely like the exterior of this build better, but this is kind of fun and unique in its own way, and this one, the inside's going to be the, like, shining star of the whole thing, I'm pretty sure. With this, like, crazy floor and all the chests and stuff. It's going to look, like, sleek and elegant, but also really cool. And if I get all of this done, means we get to do it like next stream. But next stream I think I'm gonna stream Enshrouded tomorrow if I do. I think that sounds fun. It's time to start adding in other games. This doesn't matter any whatsoever. It's all gonna look the same. Okay, and the outside, oops. Hey, get back here. No, and the floor already built the, it's like, where the heck? Little by little. Huh. Oh. It's hard to see the blueprints, dang. So close. It's a lot of shrooms. Nice thing is I can just finish this side off stream. It's gonna be really boring. And I don't even know if I'm gonna do all the lighting and stuff on that side. I mean, I probably will. Let's be honest, I will. I want to be able to not to. But the obsession is the real deal. Perfectionism is a hell of a drug. I've actually gotten pretty good at placing those things too, which is nice. Well, I'm actually building them when they're rotating. Like now I know the technique. Get them to go where I want them to go instead of flipping around all over the place. Okay. I'm getting there. Backside's definitely going to be less interesting. It's going to be kind of like a weird little back alley area of the build with like funny little houses and stuff, so be cool. Either way. But it's mostly going to be seen from these angles, like you'll see it from over there. But like there's not really much over there anyways. This is going to be a weird detail too, because there's no triangle one. It's like just going to have to meet. I don't know. It's funky. Unfortunately, they're slightly off the grids, but I'll find a way to make it work. Could always swap. That's actually better. Well, is it? Yeah, that won't really work either. Can't really go up. Could go... No, these don't place on an angle though, do they? That's kind of weird too. I don't know. You have to mess with this a bit. I wanted it to go up, but I need to raise all this to get rid of these antlions because they're driving me nuts. And they're not that hard to get rid of, but they are kind of annoying. Should probably build one of these out to see if I like this as well. What lighting look though? That's the question. That's where I want it. That'd be cool. Places there? What? Weird. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Alright, let's make some of these lights. Where are they? If we put a bunch of these in here. It's a very weird hitbox you have there, Mr. Mushroom Brick Wall. It's kind of cool. It needs more, but I don't hate it right now. Could... Where are the regular walls? These won't place in there though, will they? They're gonna be... That would be cool. If they placed like inside those. Sort of like clipped into it a little. Will that let me place like that maybe? Get that out of the way. Now that's sort of interesting. Will it let me do this? But it won't let me do this. So it will let me do that. Just didn't want to earlier. That's kind of cool. That out of the way. No, there's no way this is gonna want to place right. Wasn't that? No. Too many things. What do we do? Oh, something. Sort of semi-interesting. Huh. I don't know. Sort of an interesting detail that it allows you to do. Not sure how to use it yet, but I like it. It's an interesting change. I feel like the lighting could be really interesting with it too. Something there. It's a little flat. They might need to like... Oops. They went like back one. Like that, and then these went... Maybe add some more depth to this little area. Kind of cool. I don't know yet. We just won't go there now. It's so weird. I never understand why some things work and don't. That'll break those. Interesting. It's actually not a bad little detail though. Just as is. That doesn't need to... that could go there. And this could be the finish and then do like lighting behind it. It's kind of cool. Never done it before, so that's interesting. I don't know if I love the wood is the only thing. Not that I don't like weed stems, but Or like a temple, it doesn't make as much sense, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. It does not really matter. It's getting there, though. Getting there. Definitely has a better depth to it with this, something like this. Right? Yeah. And then another one. And a little guy. Then the lighting will look really cool like that. Although it might need to go on the inside of those. That might look better. That fills in that space much better, though. These guys kind of need to be centered on those things, too. It's getting there. More lighting will help. I think that's what really made the bottom places look the best. Unclear. So that's sort of how my building process goes, though. I just make weird stuff till something looks interesting, then I find a way to implement it into the build. Iteration. Alrighty. Well, it is after 10. I'm pretty tired after today. It seems like chat's pretty slow. So, I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evenings, days, nights, whatever it is, wherever you live. I think I'm going to be playing some Enshrouded tomorrow, switch it up a little bit, take a little bit of a break from the Grounded builds, and start adding in some other fun stuff and see how we do there. I'm interested to kind of take on a new build system. Shay Ryder, thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Catch us back tomorrow around the same time between 7 and 8 p.m. PST. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.